off into the gravel we go again with Lance Stroll, his second incident of the weekend. He was into the wall in turn 3 yesterday, and he's dropped it at turn 13 in qualifying.
He does it for the grass. It's a simple one. That runoff area is so steep as well.
Oh, it's fast, but I'm bringing it back.
Well, it's a mistake, but it's not a mistake a race driver should ever make. Explain, he had both tyres on the grass.
So Ollie Behrman has made a mistake in this final lap, so I don't know if Behrman's going to be able to improve, and that'll leave him under pressure. Everyone else is improving, so I think Behrman could in fact be in big trouble as we watch the Ferraris try and excavate themselves from danger.
Up to 8th goes Lewis Hamilton. Charles Leclerc goes across the line now and improves up to 9th position. Bortoleto, Tsunoda, Colapinto and Ocon in the drop zone. That was the case. Bortoleto is up to 13th. And now into the bank final corner, he goes past the Racing Bull car, the other Racing Bull up the road, Liam Lawson, he's just gone P5, Ocon in the drop zone, and he remains in the drop zone. Both Hasses will not make it out of the first part of qualifying. What about Franco Colapinto? He'll put the pressure on Hulkenberg, whose qualifying form has deserted him this year. Hulkenberg now needs a response. Tsunoda gets up to P12, Colapinto back to the drop zone and heading out. What can Hulkenberg do? Can he eliminate his teammates? Final meters of the racetrack, across the line he goes, and Hulkenberg again, one of the greatest qualifiers last year, cannot find the ultimate pace in the Sauber, and he too is out in Q1. Colapinto, Hulkenberg, the Haas pair of Ocon and Behrman, and Stroll, who found the barriers, will play no further part in qualifying.
There was a fox actually of that 10, so I think he's taking the exit road though.
Okay.
There you go.
By jolly, it's a fox.
As reported by Charles Leclerc. So Russell aiming for 3rd position, drops away at the end there, down to 6th place. So Russell finding a lap time of 109.3. And Antonelli stacks up and goes just behind his teammate. Antonelli found the barriers early on, had a problem with downshifts as well in the final practice session. So Antonelli returning to form when it counts under the pressure of qualifying. Gasly is ever reliable when it comes to one lap, chasing an 8th Q3 appearance of the season. He's got it at the moment, but Carlos Sainz is going quickly behind, and Sainz has eliminated him. It is 7th position for the Spanish driver. Applause from the garage, and Hadjar has looked great so far this weekend, but that's not a personal best in that tricky middle sector.
It almost seems if something doesn't quite sound right as he was coming out the final turn there. Hesitation in the gear shift perhaps, but he finds the time.
He needed to find the time. He's up to 7th position. Gasly's eliminated. Albon out as well. 12th position for Alex Albon. He's been as high as 4th on the grid around here in the past. It's Alonso, Lawson, and then this man, Bortoleto, gets close and misses out. And it's Tsunoda who finds himself with the 10th position because it's an identical lap time, but Tsunoda said it first.
Yeah, Lawson might benefit from a slight slipstream for Verstappen as he comes on. Look at him trying to eke out every last bit of performance.
He turned a page in qualifying, and that would be 4 of the last 5 that he's made Q3. Lawson with a great feel behind the wheel recently, and he finds himself in 8th now because Alonso goes to P7. Antonelli eliminated along with Yuki Tsunoda, Gabriel Bortoleto, Pierre Gasly and Alex Albon. Piastri bringing the heat, both of them fighting for their 5th pole position of the season, and it's Norris marginally quicker. Advantage Norris as we go into that final sector. This is going to be so tight though. It's a 108.6 for Piastri. Can Norris take it away? We go on board with the British driver, 25 years of age, trying to take his 5th pole of the season, and he comes across the line. He's missed out by 12 thousandths of a second. We knew it was going to be tight, but that shows how closely matched they are. Piastri on provisional pole. Can anyone get anywhere close to the McLarens? It's Russell half a second away, Sainz 1.2 seconds away. Lewis Hamilton has only been the lead Ferrari on the grid so far this year on 4 occasions. The other times it's been Charles Leclerc, but there was a huge moment for him when he was applying the power. That's time lost, and he will be hoping that he's done enough earlier in the lap to threaten George Russell. Can Leclerc get ahead of Russell? He can't. He's 0.8 of a second away. Hadjar is ahead of Alonso. Let's go to the 7-time world champion. Out of the banked final corner. Hamilton looking happier today, and he is ahead of his rapid teammate when it comes to qualifying. Great lap for Hamilton. Max Verstappen, 2.5 tenths down when he found himself through the first sector. He's not looking ahead. He is not looking at the McLarens like he would want to, but he's in a realistic place about how competitive this car is. Can he go to third? And he will do so. A great lap as well. It's going to be hundredths of a second on the evidence of the first 2 sectors. Norris bringing the heat in the middle part of the track. Piastri is improving. Norris is improving. It is going to be fine margins across the line in the battle for pole position. Norris misses out by 0.08 of a second. He's usually so strong in that final part of the lap, but he could not displace his teammate who was fastest on run number 1 and comes across the line. He's still fastest on run number 2. Both McLarens could not improve. Are we going to see the effort across the line that takes him to the second row? And he gets himself to 5th. He can't get ahead of Verstappen or Russell. Hamilton will want to come back and do what he did on that first effort, out-qualify his teammate. Can he do it for just the 5th time as a Ferrari driver? No, he's just behind. The Ferraris will settle for the 3rd row as it stands.
Verstappen hasn't improved in the first sector. That was his tricky sector last time around, but he's fastest of all in the middle. So this is going to bring him closer to the McLarens.
That is an absolutely mesmeric middle sector. Where has he found that lap time? Is that what I'm asking Verstappen? And Hadjar has gone ahead of Russell. An incredible lap. Verstappen to the line, and he's 2.5 tenths of a second away, which is an amazing effort. But it's Oscar Piastri in McLaren's private battle who takes his 5th pole position of the season, and he beat his teammate to pole by 1/100th of a second.